just something quiet, not too loud. So, I just want to talk about how I dated someone who was very, very young, very young. So, welcome in and listen to me talk about this. So, yeah, just listen to me talk. Come on in and listen. Welcome in and listen to me talk about someone who I dated very, very, very young. Yes. And let me spill the tea. No, let me just tell a little bit of I guess it would be personal or private life or whatever. It's just something I want to share. So let me make sure this is down low. Okay, let me welcome in very much so welcome. Very much so welcome. Come on in, let's talk. Let's talk. So, yeah, let's talk. Let's talk. Let me tell you guys about my life journey. So, yeah, come on in and listen to me talk about my life journey and how I dated someone who was very, very young and how it worked out for me or how it didn't work out. We'll say. Anyway, I'd love for someone to come in and just ask questions or just listen and let me tell my story. So, yeah. Welcome in, and listen to my story. I'm gonna get started. Let me get some things settled down over here with this music. Um, I think I'm gonna put a playlist on in a minute, very low in the background. I don't want it to be too noisy, but yeah, I have a story to tell. So, if anyone wants to listen, and I have lessons too. Like I want to grab your earbuds, your earphones, put them on so you can listen to what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, I just want to tell the story of how I dated someone so very young. How older women are, still able to date very young guys. This is the new thing, older people look very much so young. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Hope your night or your evening is going well. Um, yeah, so I'm telling you guys how I dated someone who was so young, very much younger than I and than myself. So yeah, and I mean, he was so super young, and we dated for like 15 months. Actually, yesterday or today, you can say, was our final breakup time. Um, Hello, welcome in. I do. Oh, your grandma must be a beautiful woman. No, just kidding, but yeah, welcome in, welcome in. I'm telling how I met and dated someone so very young, and I really did. It was, and it has dating someone young. It have its ups and downs, and you know, it could be good, it could be bad. Um, yeah. We had our days where we had good times. And actually, we had our days when we had bad times, and it was a normal relationship, sort of. But the main thing was that it was for a long distance relationship. So, um, big plans, big hopes, big dreams, and mm, things could have worked out a little different, but Everybody have their ups and downs, their days when they don't agree. Welcome in, welcome in. So um, I can say I was over 20 years older than him. I would say that. I can say that. That's safe to say. That's a good number to say. And a lot of young guys like to date older women, and I don't know what the experience that they're looking for, but I just feel like when you're super young and welcome in, when you're super young and you're dating someone older like myself, you have to really be prepared. Like you have to prepare yourself. It's different than dating someone. If you're 20 and you're dating a woman over 40 or 40 and above, you have to prepare yourself. Like the things you would do when you're dating someone 15 to 18, 21, and 23, 25, whatever. The relationship is so much different. Like we're experienced and we have been through, and with some of us probably have been married. I have never been married, but some of us have been married. So we have a different outlook, a different look at relationships in life, completely, or period. And this guy was so sure that he wanted to date me, but he was so much young. And I gave him a chance. I felt like the fair run. It was welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Join my live and just sit back and listen to my story. Ask questions if you like. I can stop and answer some questions. Hi, how are you? Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I was dating someone who was super younger than myself, and was he prepared or ready for to date a woman of my age and my status? And sometimes it's like I'm not lonely, I'm not desperate, so I like being single. I like the single life. That's just me, but I gave it a fair run. I wanted to see like what was it like, because not only was it a young person, but it was a lot different because of the fact that it was a long distance relationship. So I gave it a try, and you know, in the beginning it was like, oh, I would wake up and see like all these little nice things that he was saying, and trying to butter up the little sweet me, and just so there was a lot of mistakes and corrections going on. Like I had to correct a lot of things, and I don't want to date somebody who I'm actually. I don't want to feel like I'm your mother. I don't want to feel like I have to be a mother to you. If I'm dating you, like you should. If you date, if you're dating, if you're of age to date, then you shouldn't want to feel like you're dating someone who's like your mother. No matter what the age difference is, it's like you should feel like you're prepared and ready. If you step in there, you should be ready to take that role. So, yeah, I felt like I had to teach and just like babysit the relationship at all times. And it was something I really wasn't looking forward to doing. I don't want to date someone who I have to babysit and who I have to always correct and point out your mistakes to. Like, and I feel like if you once you start telling a person that you love them, you don't want to be that person who. I don't want to be that person who have to continue to force you to feel that way. If you once say you felt that way, you should actually, you should know how to fall in place, how to be in your role yourself. Like, this is not a game. Dating an older woman is not a game. It's more like, am I ready? As a younger person, you have to feel like, am I ready for this? Like, are you ready to date an older woman, or welcome in, welcome in. Are you ready to date a older woman? Do you feel like you can handle, like she's experienced, or she have been through, life a little longer, so she probably have dated more so than you have, and um, it's not always the money that you're after, or sometimes it's just okay to be like more like dating for companionship, or even for just like somebody to just have their, like, you want to grow with somebody, you want to get to know them well or whatever, but you don't want to be babysitting. Like, you don't want to have to babysit the relationship to watch, like, how many mistakes are you going to make, how many things you're going to do wrong, and oh my goodness. So, yeah, that's where our relationship fell in place at. Like, in the beginning, this person seemed like they was ready and mature enough to be with a woman my age, and then eventually it turned out to be like I'm babysitting. I became the mother, and I also started becoming like more so feel like I'm a provider. Like, sometimes I had to do things that I normally wouldn't do for someone. Like, I don't take care of a man. That's something I don't do. Like, that's not in my role. But I don't mind. Like, if I go out for dinner, if we going out for dinner on a date, I don't mind if I have to chip in with the tab. That's nothing. Um, that shouldn't be a problem. Like, some people feel like I'm not paying for nothing because he's a man and this and that. I mean, sometimes you could take your partner out on a date and you pay. It's like, what's the difference? Like, who cares? Like, if you're together with someone and you're paying the tab and you're the female, that's not the man's role. If you take your man out, you can pay for the meal. Hi, how are you, Anthony? Nice to see you. Um, but some some people just feel like no, it's the man's job to pay, and I'm just a little different. Like, yeah, I want a man to wine and dine me and take me out and pay for the meal, but also I want to be able to say sometimes, let me treat you, let me take you, let's go out. We're gonna, have a good time, and I'm gonna pay. It's nothing wrong with that. Like, who cares? But you don't want to constantly be that one that's taking that role. Like, it should go both ways, or for the most part, that should be something like, as me as a woman, I want to be able to do that. Like, if that's my choice to just feel like today I want to do this, But for the most part, yeah, let the man pay, let him do this, let him take care of everything. There's nothing wrong with that. And but like I said, if you're young and you're dating an older woman, just make sure that this is something that you're prepared for. Like, eventually you find yourself maybe not ready. And oh, thank you. Um, which diamond? Is this diamond real? No, this is actually a, like, bedazzles that you buy for like things that you buy for, like, it's like makeup. It's sort of like, just say that it's like makeup. It's something that you buy to put on body art, um, body jewelry, body art. So that's what it is. It's body jewelry. But it's cool. Oh, thank you. You like it? It's cute. Yeah, I change them up every so often, so I have quite a few of these, and I like changing them up. But, so yeah, so that was my story of how. This is my story of how did I end up, dating someone so much younger than myself, and yeah, but for the most part, I won't say that it was something bad. I won't say, because it was a great experience and something that I enjoyed, at one point. But at the end, yeah, I mean, yeah, dating someone younger than you, it's not bad. It's not a bad experience. It's something that you can actually I learned a lot from dating someone younger than myself. I learned a lot from that, and you're never too old to learn, and you only have one life to live, so why not just go out and just do some of the things that you maybe elsewise might feel like you shouldn't. You know, someone else might say it's not about what somebody, how the next person feels, or I'm not going to judge you, so don't judge me. Like I said, you have one life to live. Why not just live it to the fullest? Do things that makes you happy in this life, and that's it. So, if you're older and you date someone younger, what difference does it make if both of you are, as long as that person is old enough to consent, and say it's something that they want. They're legal, as long as they're of legal age. It's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with dating someone under your age. I mean, I didn't find anything wrong with dating someone under my age. My only problem is, are you mature enough to be with me? Like, I don't want to babysit you. I don't want to take care of you. I don't want to be your mother. Like, if you're ready to date an older person, you need to be ready to be a man and stand up and be that role. Like, oh, you're the man of this relationship. You're not the son or the child in this relationship. You're ready and prepared. Like, you can handle a woman that's older than you. Because a lot of people feel like, oh, that's shameful, robbing the cradle, whatever. I don't look at any of that because that's judging. And you can't judge somebody. Because if you fall in love with somebody, and no matter of the age difference, as long as they're legal, you can't help but the heart loves. So what difference do it make? It is what it is. It's life. Um, yeah. So I dated someone younger than myself, very young, younger than myself. And thank you. You like my hair? Thank you so much. And okay. Good night. Um, See you later. Nice. Thank you for stopping by. Um, but yeah, excuse me. I dated someone very much younger than myself, and I found it a very, very amazing experience. Like I say, you only have one life to live, and if you choose, if that's a choice or an option, or if not an option, but if that's a choice that you choose to do, just as a woman dating a younger guy, just know what you're getting yourself into. Be prepared to actually whatever comes with it. Like, you have to watch out. Like, there are things you're gonna want to watch out for. Like, make sure that that person is not in there for games, or just want to play with you, or just want to be able to say I had an older woman, or anything. It's like a lot of childishness that can fall out. Well, I didn't go through that part there, like the childish part, that part, but there were some childish things that had played a role in this relationship. But we argued like normal people. We made up. Really, there people break up, make up. We make up, we break up. That's a part of life. But like I said, he was just so much younger. And yesterday, we decided that after 15 months of this, we just had enough. Now, will we get back together, or will we? 15 months is like enough to say, like, you start having feelings for a person. Will we get back together? I don't know. Um, should we get back together? I'm not sure. Do I feel like he's prepared and ready? Maybe, but this is life. Like I said, life is full of lots of joy and lots of wonders, and we have happiness, sadness, whatever. But for the most part, like I said, will I date a guy younger than myself again? It's possible. You know, I don't know. What's awaiting me out there. And it's only been since today since we have departed our 15 months. Actually, we knew each other longer than 15 months, but we only dated for 15 months. I mean, we were friends, but nothing like, I didn't have eyes. But, you know, it's a part of life. It's a journey. It's to I don't know if you call it a testimony or just something. I get to tell my story of how, I fell in place with dating a young person who taught me a lot. I learned a lot because not only, like I say, it wasn't just dating a young person, it was dating someone long distance who was younger than myself. And, excuse me, did I trust him? You know, did I feel like he was loyal? Did he trust me? Did he feel like I was loyal? What can I say? So now let me fix this up over here. This music playing in my background. I don't know if I should have too much music playing. I want to put it down low. Um, yeah, let me turn this. See if I can get it down just a little more, but not too much. Let me try to get it a little bit lower. That's a little too loud. Actually, this is my laptop that's playing, so I'm trying to not have too much music in the background. That's like a distraction. So let me just make sure turn it down a little bit. You see, but I don't want to say anything bad about dating a young person. I don't want to deter anyone and make them feel like it's a bad thing. I don't want anybody to feel like you have to judge the next person because everybody's experience is not the same. And of course, you know, we'll all go through life where we'll do something that we never thought we would do, and we find ourselves, you know, even questioning ourselves. Like you question yourself, like, what did I get myself into? So, yeah, but I can say that I really, really had a lot of feelings for this person, and I can use the word love because, yeah, I fell in love with someone younger than myself, and yes, I did think that it would last forever, but it got to the point where I felt like I was babysitting after a while. Like, I gotta keep telling you right from wrong, or like what you're doing wrong, or what you shouldn't do. If you have to teach somebody how to love you, then it's not real love. You know, there's no book on how to love. Love is, it comes from within. So, yeah. I didn't want to stay on here too long. I just wanted to tell my story of how I dated someone who was so younger than myself. Um, yeah, it was a long distance relationship, and how we prepared to actually meet in person, and um, yeah, so, and how it ended was, it wasn't too much of a good note, but it kind of was like we're not enemies, but I think it was better at this point to call it a draw. I say call it a draw both ways. Like we both was feeling like, should I not, should I not? So yeah, I'm gonna stay on here for a few more minutes. Just I have a lot to tell about this, so I'm gonna come on and tell some more. I'm not gonna tell everything all in this one video because I have like some more stuff I need to say about this relationship, and I didn't tell as much as I want to tell. I'm first just introducing the fact that I dated someone who was super younger than myself, and yeah, did I like the experience? Um, like I say, would I do it again? Maybe. I would date a young person again. Maybe. You have to be very mature and ready for a woman of my age and status, you know. Like, you can't just go date anybody. Like, you know, you can't date somebody just because somebody, if somebody, you know, there's a lot of people who, like, I'm not going to just date any young person, no. But, you know, some people, they date whoever like them, you know. If you like me, I like you type situation, no, that's not good. Like, yeah, some people just don't have a preference. They don't have like a type. Like they don't really have a type of who, you know, preference of who they like and who they don't like. Like if you like me, I like you. That type of situation, and it's like, but me, I feel like it's a learning experience on both parties, and for me, it was my first time dating someone so young, and for him. It was his first time dating someone of my age as well. So it was a good experience for both of us, a good run. And like I said, will we do it? Will I do it again? Maybe. And I feel like, you know, you have to know when to draw lines and you have to know when your time is up. When it's just time to just move on. You know, sometimes you just have to know how to part ways and just move on like it's a done deal. Things don't work out, you don't have to make enemies about it, you know. Just you both agree it's time to go find someone else or just do something. It's not even about breaking up to go find someone else. Like you have to give yourself time to actually heal. Like if you can break up with somebody today and today go meet somebody or tomorrow and call yourself just jumping into it, then you never loved that person when you left them. Like you don't need time to heal. You don't need time to get yourself back together for the next person. Like what is this? Like how can you just leave a person who you say to them that you love them every day and you spend a lot of time with them and the next day you're out or the same day you're out meeting people like, hey, I'm single. I want to meet somebody, you know, I'm looking for another baby. Or, you know, you can't just do that. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible. Like, nonsense. But yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't just leave somebody today and be with the next person this evening or tomorrow or the next couple of days. Like me, it takes me time. Like I have to forget about this person. I have to be sure that we're not going to get back together. I have to make sure that they're not on my mind anymore. Because I won't want to bring somebody into a relationship that I'm leaving. Like you leave a relationship and you go jump right into the next person the same day or the next day or the next couple of days or whatever. And you haven't gotten to know that person and you bringing them into your mess. Like, no, make sure that the door is closed completely and locked. Like, if you done with somebody, you done with them. But give yourself time to heal and just have that time to breathe and just you've been in a relationship and you got out of one. Give yourself time to breathe and get yourself back. Gather your own thoughts. You know, you can't just you like I said, you never love a person if you can just forget about them the same day. You didn't never love them in the first place. Because how could you? How? How you love me today and forget about me tonight? That's ridiculous. Like nonsense. No. Mm-mm. There's no way. Impossible. Like ridiculous. But you know, some people do it. That's just life. Like they'll leave somebody today, they'll break up today and tonight they're with somebody else or tomorrow they got a new boo. How you do that? Like I can't do that. Like for me, I cannot like it takes me time. Like I have to get over the person and make sure that, I've forgotten about them and make sure that I'm for sure we're moving on. And I also have to make sure I didn't stop it. I'm sorry. It says your life. I usually don't have a problem. What am I doing?